God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. I seriously love that saying, you guys. You've probably heard it so many times, or maybe you haven't. And if you haven't, then you really need to hear it, because it is so true. God is so good, you guys, all the time. He really, really is. My sister was actually just visiting with me and my family over Easter break, and we were just talking together about how good God really is. We talk about it all the time, because how can you not? He's just so good. And even in Psalm, I think it's chapter 66, my sister and I were actually just talking about this on the phone as well. But we were reading it out loud to each other on the phone and it was saying that, we should be singing his praises and shouting from the rooftops and telling everybody and telling the whole world about how good God is. And we should be constantly singing his praises loudly, about how good he is. And when we say God is good all the time, that doesn't mean, I do want to point out that doesn't mean that life is always going to be good. Because unfortunately, we do live in a very sin-filled world. And, people are going to hurt us, and we're going to go through hard times and trials and times in our life where we are stressed to the max and maybe really confused about something, or which way to go, or a decision to make, or, maybe really lonely, or, there's good and there's bad. You can't really have one without the other. That's just life. But no matter what, even if life doesn't seem like it's good, or, going the way that you want, we can, this saying that God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, is such a good reminder that even when, like I said, when life isn't, that he is always. We can always count on God being good. And he is the same today and yesterday, and forever. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. The same God that was alive thousands of years ago, that was doing miracles and doing all these amazing things. He is the same God that we have today. He is still with us, you guys, and he is still doing miracles and doing amazing things for people and for this world. He will always be our faithful provider, and he is a just God, and he is patient and full of mercy and love and grace and forgiveness for us. And he will love us with he loves us with an everlasting love, and he always will. And that is another promise that we have to hang on to. And he is our ever-present help in our times of trouble, and he will never leave us nor forsake us. So we don't ever have to worry about going through this life alone. We always have him. He will always be there for us, you guys. And that's just really comforting. It's really comforting to know that and to hang on to that. And he always wants what's best for us. We are his children, and he loves us, and he wants what's best for us. And he sees the big picture. And, he has planned our lives and has a purpose and plan for each and every one of us, and for everything that we go through in life. And it's so good to know that the one that has planned our life, and the one that is protecting us and watching over us and leading us through this life, only wants what's best for us. That's so comforting. And that right there should help us not to worry in life, And so it doesn't matter what life looks like, what your current circumstance might feel like, or what it might look like, how things might, seem. If we are keeping our eyes focused on him and on his goodness in our lives and in his goodness in the world and the things that he's doing in this world, then the joy of the Lord can be our strength. The joy of the Lord is our strength, you guys. I see the goodness, I see evidence of the goodness of God in my life every single day. Every day in just the littlest things. I see his hand on everything. I see him in everything. And it's just an amazing feeling. And it's such a comforting and peaceful feeling. Just to know that he is in control of my life and he's always there. Even when sometimes it may not feel like he is. I want you to, just for a minute, whatever you're doing, stop and take a few minutes and try to think about the goodness of God in your life, and around you, and try to notice these things and try to appreciate them. And if you're having a hard time, pointing out the goodness in your life right now, if you're like, man, God, I really can't point out any good things in my life lately. Just pray for him to reveal those things, to show you the goodness that is in your life. Because sometimes we just need to stop focusing on our worries and our struggles and our hardships, and don't focus on the storm around us, but focus on him. And then we start to see how much good things really are in our lives. And every good and perfect gift and thing, comes from God. And so just take the time to try to notice those things in your life today. And I hope that you do. I hope that you can really just notice how good and awesome God really is. That's my message for you guys today. I hope that you have an awesome day. I also wanted to say, go listen to the song. It's by Toby Mac and Blessing Offer, I think, and it's called The Goodness. And it's all about how God is the goodness in our lives. Goes perfect with the message. Couldn't have picked a better song. So go ahead and listen to that. It's an awesome song. And yeah, just give God praise today, you guys. Thank him for being the good and awesome and faithful and loving God that he is. And have an awesome rest of your day. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.